as soon as I put my phone down after saying I can't do a video right now, I wanted to kick myself in the head. Using excuses, even though being hydrated is of supreme importance. I can smash out a quick video. Gratitude. Why not? That's a good topic. Thank fuck. I was just listening to, what's her name? Pima Chodron while I was exercising, talking about confidence and courage to be groundless, because the reality of this existence is that we are energetic creatures, little bundles of energy stuck in a certain bandwidth that have all of these images that make our reality, all of these structures that make the world that we live in, and they're all created through belief. So everything is based in belief. And it's all illusory, it's all an illusion, it's all a myth, it's all stories, it's all the underlying state of everything is just constant, dynamic, changing, flowing energy. And that's the way it is. There's no two ways about it. That's the base of everything, right? And so fear comes from not being acquainted with and comfortable with a state of groundlessness, of having peace, being unlabeling, unjudgmental, unasserting over the groundless nature of existence, to be able to relax into any energy that comes into you, if it's difficult, harsh, rough, smooth, challenging, upsetting, uncomfortable. And that's where courage comes from. Courage comes from being able to meet and welcome any energy that may come to you. To not say, oh, now I feel uncomfortable, so I have to have a very drastic reaction. I have to say that this uncomfortable energy is a bad thing, and then blame things around me or within me for experiencing this uncomfortable energy. Courage and confidence comes from knowing that you are just floating in a big sea of dynamic, ever-changing energy, and being ready and willing to relax into that. Being ready and willing to relax into whatever will come your way. So yeah, I can make a video even when I'm exhausted, because I'm not really that exhausted, and this is about power and endurance, so why not, after my physical power and endurance stamina, even though it's only like 20 minutes, it's a sustained high level activity, so that's fun, I like it. Why not, after doing that, pump out a little bit of language to express, to share, to let flow the energy that just entered my mind in the form of ideas and concepts, and let it flow out into this video, into the viewers' minds, so that they may have their own experience with that. Yeah. Cheers, guys!
He's trying to make the point that nothing is fixed like that, and he comes up with philosophical reasonings why they can't be. But without going into those reasonings right now, the main point is, you and I, it's just very natural for us and instinctive almost for us at the knee-jerk level that we want something solid to hold on to. We would like to believe that there is something that is independent, that is permanent, that we can grasp onto and we can always depend on it. Like, all this messiness of life is going on, but there's something that we can rely on that isn't like that, that is free from that. But the Buddhist teachings actually say there is nothing solid and graspable and reliable in that sense, that the sense of inner strength and compassion and flexibility and openness of mind and heart comes from becoming more comfortable with groundlessness, becoming more comfortable with the fact that people and things are always shifting and changing, that is the nature of reality, and rather than that being bad news and unsettling, it actually frees us up to see each moment as unique and fresh, and each personal encounter as happening for the first time. Even in family dynamics where we could keep a notebook and say, this is not happening for the first time, this is actually happening for the, let's see, 2,000,017th time. Oh, make that 2,018th. And because it's such a fixed pattern that with this particular sibling or this particular parent or something, it just always happens. But these teachings say, no, they aren't fixed that way and you aren't fixed that way. The patterns continue because you keep doing them. But the whole thing could start to unwind and go in the opposite direction. But it does mean practicing with fearlessness, coming to know the nature of the fear, coming to know the nature of the pain, which means staying present with the restlessness of the energy and the rawness of the energy rather than just always saying or doing the habitual thing.